Hello, welcome to Magic with Melly. I took a little hiatus. I've been going through heaven and hell. Yeah, just a lot of new things, very uncomfortable. Diving into the unknown, healing. Some of my collective, you're healing very dark, heavy, depressing things that you weren't supposed to survive, but with the power of love and whatever higher power you think exists, you're still here. And I'm happy you're here. And I have no tarot cards. It's just going to be all intuitive. The colors blue and red could be significant. Okay, blue, maybe throat chakra. Red, maybe root chakra. It could just be fave colors. It could be about primary colors or like a primary setting. Something about your hometown. Some important life lessons are in your hometown. I think collective needs to breathe, have a breather, take the break that you need. You may think that everything's not going to progress if you were to take a break, but you're actually manifesting that to be true. So I lost the lid to this just now. It like disappeared, but I went to Long Beach, the Eye of the Cat, and got this higher power meditation oil. And you may be called to go to a beach town. It doesn't have to be Long Beach, but Long Beach is a great candidate if you were looking for a place to go. Parks are a saving grace. If you feel like you have nowhere to go, you can go to a park. Okay. Oh, I found the lid. SpongeBob. The lid. That part with SpongeBob and Patrick. That could be significant for you about maybe finding your place in the world. Maybe you need more direction. Something about feeling lost without someone's direction, and it's tapping into your inner resource. I'm gonna drink some water. You might need to stay hydrated. Set intentions over your water. Prayer, affirmations. Water stores information. If you tap into studying the power of water, Japanese researcher would photograph images of frozen water crystal molecules, and it was the proof that when we say good things to water, we can photograph beautiful crystal images. If we say horrible things to water, the images will become distorted because the water was absorbing the information that is given to it. And that may resonate with how you speak to yourself. Make sure that you are speaking to yourself and others with grace, generosity, love, that you're in an energy that is not malicious. You may deal with malicious energy and you don't know the difference as well. You're resetting your nervous system. That requires you to be triggered and relive your coping mechanisms, and for you to realize that those coping mechanisms have expired. They don't work for you anymore, and you may feel like you're going through a crisis. You may want to sweat it out. Okay, sweat is a normal thing. It's a way for your body to regulate temperature and regulate the nervous system. So if you're feeling like you're in a crisis, maybe step into a sauna, go for a run, go for a workout, meditate and see what comes up. Some of you are doing the sweating it out work, but then you're missing the spiritual work of processing. Why am I the way I am? Why do I do the things that I do? Where's this stemming from? What is this reminding me of? Someone's behavior or actions remind you of something, and it may not be what you think it is. For example, recently, collective, you may have unblocked memories where you're remembering things that you don't want to remember. You're remembering things that are disturbing, and you're reliving things and even channeling and projecting the energy onto someone else. My behaviors have been disturbing for a particular friend of mine, and it's because what I'm remembering about my life is disturbing. Being tormented, tortured because of my disability, going through life and death, being lied to, manipulated. It's way too much, right? And what I need and want from them is way too much as well. I'm hearing some things you're better off going through it alone, but the most worthy people in your life will get down and dirty. Okay? You may not want to drag people through the mud, or people, it's going to be difficult finding someone who will go through the mud with you. But when you find that someone will go through it with you, meet you on your level, and not try and change how you feel, they're validating how you feel. Like, you feel the way you feel for a reason. And it's letting you be in your feelings for as long as you need to be in your feelings, until you're tired of feeling that way and making it a change. I'm hearing suicide awareness. The hotline number is 988. It's making the change. Don't opt for a permanent change that you can't take back. Dibble and dabble. You may find that you're feeling like, I don't want to be here anymore, but you may take it to extremes where it's like, it's not so much that you don't want to be here, like existing. It's like you don't want to be in the circumstance that you're in. You may need to have a physical location change. You may need to have an attitude adjustment. You may need to relationship changes. Friends that you call upon aren't your true friends. There's something about a group effort here. Okay, you may need to join a group effort, like a community of some sort, but there's also an element of being ganged up on. Always feeling the odd one out. It's like, recently I was channeling messages, and I'm still downloading messages about inclusivity versus exclusivity. Like, exclusivity is just like, it's just exclusively these people. you're in or you're out. And it's like, if you're not in, then you're always on the outs. Inclusivity is like everyone's included, right? And it's just giving, you may be finding that you don't fit in where you're at. That you might be a puzzle piece in the wrong box. And if you looked at the bigger picture, you may realize that. And the color yellow could be significant. A pet. I'm hearing change is inevitable, so the more you resist change, the harder it will be. If you don't carefully consider what is being confronted to you, you may be resisting change as well. You may be hearing the same things from different people because you're the common denominator in your life. Everything revolves around you because it's your life. So your circumstances are also, in theory, your fault. But there are things that are out of your control, you know? I'm hearing for collective, the last time you were in a group setting was probably in K through 12 years. And it was traumatic. And you're having a hard time re-entering a group setting, a collaborative space. It could be as well you're holding on to something and it's disrupting your peace and it's disrupting being able to continue with things around you as well. New energy. It's like getting used to a new way of being, a new way of life. That someone may treat you differently than you've ever experienced before, and you have to let them. And it's uncomfortable to trust it'll be different this time. But I'm hearing you may be manifesting the same things to happen over and over again because you haven't changed. You want your circumstances to change, but you haven't changed. And that's a little crazy. Crazy is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Okay? And so that's going to be the channeled messages today. Thank you for being here. Bye.